hogs, and you can see from this sign that he's a good businessman. Bill owns 150 rabbits and 3 large hogs. Bunny Fluffytail greets Bill with her soft little nose. Bill scrubs each rabbit house or hutch until it shines. One bucket has clean water, and the other contains rabbit food, which is prepared with just the right things to make the rabbits grow big and have thick fur. Bill puts food in the clean dishes and changes the drinking water. Each family has its own hutch. Bunny Pink Ears and her family nibble their dinner and wiggle their noses. These bunnies are happy in their small homes because they've always lived there. The cat pirate stands guard on the roof and keeps field mice and rats from getting into the houses and eating the rabbit food. Bill calls him pirate because of the black patch over his eye. The hutches are built high for protection from dogs and other enemies and are open so the rabbits can sun themselves. Underneath the hutches, the ducks amble around, scolding and hunting for any food that may drop. They keep the rabbit yard clean, and the rabbit feed is good food for them, too. After the rabbits are skinned, their hides are put on wire stretchers to dry for about 48 hours. These hides have fine, soft hair and should bring a good price. They're used for ladies' fur coats and fur-lined gloves, and also many aviators' coats are lined with rabbit fur. Bill sells the rabbits for food, and their meat is tender because they've been carefully raised. It's a warm day, and Bill is getting ready to market the skins. He ties them in a neat bundle. And off he goes. Bill will buy a new buck rabbit with the money he makes on the skins. He's lucky to live near a company that buys skins. Mr. Murdoch meets Bill at the door. He knows the Garmans have good stock, and he's glad to buy their hides. Bill points out their fine quality and shows Mr. Murdoch that they're very uniform. He's a good salesman, and he bargains hard for a high price. He'd hoped for more, but on the whole, he's pleased and seals the bargain for $6.11, about 50 cents a skin. Bill counts his money carefully. He will stop at the bank on the way home and deposit the money. Also, he will deposit $150 for his family. Bill has 3 large hogs that are ready for market, and his father knows a man who will buy the hogs for $50 for each hog. Bill checks his balance and figures what he will do with the money he makes on the hogs. 3 pigs at $50, $150. Put in bank $100, leaves $50. $50 for new baby pigs. Baby pigs cost $10. 10 into $50 buys 5 new pigs. His father has taught him to handle money and keep exact records of his accounts. It's really going to be fun to buy those 5 pigs, but if he's going to take on more hogs, he'd better get to work. First thing, spray Rosemary to keep her skin healthy and clean. He pumps up the sprayer. And now, he shoots an even amount of the fluid over the hog. Bill's sister Patty tags after him all day. Patty admires Bill's skill with the animals and tries to act just like him. Bill teases her. Sisters can be an awful nuisance. A pen often needs to be repaired. Bill tightens the loose nails on the corners and tests the sides. Now the pen is secure, and Bill pours feed into Rosemary's trough. Bill feeds his hogs morning and night. Hogs eat only a little at a time, and it's good to leave food around so that they can help themselves. In this way, they grow big and fat. Bill really likes to have Patty around. Even if she's young, she is company, and Bill secretly thinks she's a mighty smart girl, even a help at times. Bill loves his hogs, and you can see that they think a lot of him, too. It's pretty hard to sell Daffodil and Susie, especially since he's won several prizes with Daffodil at the 4-H Club fairs. Tomorrow, Dad will take the 3 hogs to market, and Bill hates to part with them. Bill buys his pigs from his neighbor, Cam Martin, who raises fine, purebred hogs. This is an exciting moment for Bill. After all, $50 is a lot of money for a 12-year-old to invest. Cam tells Bill he has very fine pigs of almost any age. Dad joins them, and they stop first at the pen of Madame Josephine, a blue ribbon winner. These pigs are too small. Bill wants them older so he can judge their build and bone structure. It's best to buy strong, healthy stock. And when these pigs grow up, Bill hopes to raise his own pigs. The next pen. Here, too, the babies are small, and their mother isn't so pretty. On they go. Now, here's a litter. Each pig is strong and fat, and what a sow. Bill picks out his pigs, but how much will Cam want? Mustn't look too anxious. Now, Cam, how much for these pigs? What, $11 a pig? Couldn't you make it $10 if I bought 5? Cam nods and the deal is closed. What a day. Bill never thought he'd be able to buy 5 purebred pigs with the money he earned himself. There's a new air about Bill as he tackles his evening chores. After all, he's a stockman now. He might save his money and buy a Guernsey cow like Belle or Buttercup. He ties them in the sunny orchard and returns to his rabbits. After all, he better stick to his rabbits and hogs, not try too many things. Do a few things well. And besides, a fella has to have some time to play. It all takes a lot of figuring, and he has to save money for his trip to camp next summer. Of course, the family's always willing to help out, but it's fun being independent. Makes a fella feel right deep inside, sort of sure of himself. Bill figures in his 4-H Club book how much food he will need for his rabbits and baby pigs. Bill has certain duties for each day as his share of the family work. Of course, he isn't paid for this work, but he often makes extra money doing odd jobs for his father. Now his father pays him $12.50, which he owes him.
Hey, Bill, what you doing?
There come Tad and Shorty. What's up, I wonder? They're nice pals, all right, but they're always out of money. Uh-oh, no money. And the high school ball game in just 1 hour, too. West High against East High. Hey, we'll help you with your work, Bill. Honestly, we will if you'll only put up the money. Bill takes a little convincing. They did help paint the fence and rabbit hutches. After all, they're pals, and he too would like to see the game. And Dad said, no hurry about those jobs. It's a deal. Life's really great. 5 new pigs and an exciting game with good old Tad and Shorty.